We got producers there?
Yeah, we got to produce.
Whoa,
What up?
whoa, whoa,
What up?
whoa,
What up?
whoa,
What up? What up? What up?
whoa. We
What
moving
up?
on up. We got producers and shit now. What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah. Welcome to
yeah.
June's Monday Quarterback, man. Remember season 7 of June's Monday Quarterback, episode 2. We got a great show for y'all, like we always do, man. We got a great show for y'all. I got the ignorant thinker in the building, Dennis Holmes.
Bang, bang. I'm here, baby. Bang.
We got AB in the background in the
Yo,
check-in.
what's going on? What's
I don't know
going on
why
with
he ain't
y'all?
showing his face, man. I mean, and you got a
Producers.
couple. You got a couple
Hey,
more. You got till next Monday, motherfucker. All right, Monday, all right.
yeah. Before I begin, dot payments will be going up. They
Here we go.
will be going up to $60 now. So, shout out to y'all, shout out to June, shout out to Dennis, and shout out to the producers. We got producers now. We moved up.
Hey, Church. All right, before we start, though, man, we're going to start off with a little something like this.
Check it. Mike 2.
Think you want to drop a beat, right, AB?
Start rapping to this joint.
Right?
Hold up.
Man, once again, man, welcome to June's Monday Quarterback, man. Season
I just
7.
want to let everybody know before we start. I am highly jealous of that video. I just want to let everybody know that before we start. Like, I'm not in that video at all. You know what I mean? AB, was you in that video?
Listen, man. I don't be in none of the shit that y'all be putting up there now, man. Like, no, now, listen, right? Before we begin, right? So, the old intro was SamzSportz. They had it was me, June, Kilo, Dennis, B, Brandon was on there. Like, everybody was on the joint, right? So, I didn't sign that SamzSportz contract, right? So, like, the next thing I know, he had a big ass X over my head on like the next time we did the intro. I seen 6 niggas up there, and I had a big ass X on my head, bro. So I'm like, damn, dog. That shit was crazy, man. But anyway, what's going on, y'all? How y'all living, man? Good week, man. Good week too.
Yeah, man. For a few teams, man. Definitely. Man, you know how we doing June's Monday Quarterback, man. We recap all the games from yesterday afternoon and evening, man. It was a lot of great games. Man. So we also gonna go over some key injuries. We definitely have one in my backyard right now when we talk about the injuries. So we'll go over the injury report, and we pick our top quarterbacks, man. Our top 2 quarterbacks from this past weekend, and the worst quarterback that played this weekend. So definitely we'll go towards that in the show. And while the show's going on, we got some Monday Night Football, man. The doubleheader part of the Monday Night Football schedule. I didn't know they doing it back-to-back weeks. I didn't know it's 2 games next week too. That's crazy. So we'll definitely break down those games. Like I just mentioned, Carolina and the New Orleans Saints are about to kick off in a few minutes. So we're gonna go through all that good stuff, man. But you know how we start, man. We start off with the last game from yesterday evening, man, and we're gonna talk about this game right here. The Miami Dolphins go into Gillette Stadium and beat the Patriots 24-17. Definitely came down to the last play again. These Patriots, man, Definitely what's that? It definitely gave it a fight in the second half. But Miami pulled it out, man, by an inch. By an inch. They pulled it out, man, by an inch, man. Tyreek Hill coming off that big game last week, going on having over 200 receiving yards, and coming into this game, one of the things I pointed out is Bill Belichick, man. He's gonna find a way to shut. He's been doing this for years. He'll find a way to shut your number one target down and let the other guys beat him, man. And held Tariq in check. Tariq had 50 yards receiving yesterday. So they did that, but Waddle went on. But Tariq did score a touchdown. But Waddle had started going on. So tell me, what was y'all thoughts about this game? Like I said, it came down to the last play of the game for the Patriots again, and he just couldn't get it done.
I probably would. I don't know. I probably would say that first thing I'm gonna say is Bill Belichick make sure he takes away your hottest weapon.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to find a way to beat him another way. That's what I'm definitely gonna say. I told my homie Rashawn this, and I'll say it again. If you have a big game on somebody else, you will not have that big game on the Patriots until Bill Belichick is no longer there. That is just my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
You will not have that big. I said it's rare that somebody has a big game on the Patriots. It's rare. He's been coaching there for almost 25 years now.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know if there's 25 motherfuckers that had a big game. Regular season.
Yeah. Mac Jones. His stat line didn't look too bad last night. 231 yards, 1 touchdown, did throw an interception. Ramondre Stevenson. I feel like they're gonna need more from the running game because that's what they build off the running game. I feel like they're gonna need more from the running game. So he only had 50 yards rushing and he did punching a touchdown to make the game score 24-17. So when Gesicki caught that ball, right, and he pitched it back, I swear that was a first down, yo.
It was.
They've been screwed on first downs before, but my thing is always it should never get to that point. You can't let it get to the ref's hands.
Yeah.
It should never get to that point. You should take care of business so you don't have to worry about it getting to that point. That has been my thing.
Miami controlled most of that game.
Yeah.
Well, let me take that back. The first half they did real well. Second half, I don't think that they tried to they did everything they could to not lose the game instead of winning it. Besides the TD by Mostert, man, they didn't really do much offensively in the second half.
Nah.
New England had a very, very, very good fourth quarter.
But why wait to the fourth? Why wait to the fourth quarter to rally back?
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like in all honesty, your defense played well enough to keep you in the game. As much as people want to talk shit about the Patriots, defensively they're going to be there to fight.
Yeah,
they can't stop everything because they ain't as talented, but they're going to be there to fight.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, Miami. So now it's going to pretty much now the Jets going through their quarterback issues, right? The Bills, they didn't recover from it yesterday, but it was the Raiders at the end of the day. This is looking like Miami division.
It's too early, Joe.
I'm not going to say the too early thing because every week counts. So I'm not going to say the too early thing because I'm tired of people saying that. Like, oh, it's too early. How you going to do this just at the week 2? Every win counts.
Yeah.
Every win counts. There's not 2 teams that get a playoff bye no more. It's just one. Make sure we remember that. So every win counts. And this is the way I'm looking at it from here on out. Yeah. You got to play your games. You got to win your weeks. That's how the thing got to go. So
it was
as far as everybody's quarterback position, it should be Miami's division to win. We will see what happens as the season go further along because a lot of things can happen. But I'm going to have to agree with you, June. It should be Miami's division to win.
Division to win, yeah, for sure. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Definitely, we'll see, man. As we, what are you saying? You was about to say something, AB?
No, I was saying Miami. McDaniel didn't really. He didn't really call a lot of splash plays yesterday. He called maybe 2 or 3, but
the
it was
working, man. The running game was working.
Yeah. It was I mean, their game plan was pretty good for most of the game. So it was crazy because I did make a post about it, and then the next thing I know, Jalen Waddle caught that long pass. I was like, oh man, but yeah.
I've been telling you this for a long time. Stop posting until it says 0-0.
Man. So Miami next week go have their home opener against the Denver Broncos, who's just reeling right now. Denver Broncos team that's 0-2. Then
Miami playing Denver?
Yes.
That should be my lock of the week. I ain't even pay attention to that.
At home. And the Patriots go to MetLife and take on the New York Jets. Talking about the Jets.
That's gonna be a low scoring game. I'm taking the under on that.
You said what?
I'm gonna take the under on that. That's gonna be a low scoring game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So next game we're gonna talk about.
It is a lot, BJ.
The Baltimore Ravens, man, and the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Baltimore 27, the Bengals 24. These are two teams everybody expects to be at the top of the AFC North when it's all said and done, man. And they had a bunch of shootouts the past couple of years, man. But I don't know, man. The Bengals, word came out that Burrow tweaked his it's the ankle, right?
Achilles, I thought it was.
Achilles, yeah. Tweaked his Achilles. Word came out that. Yeah, but Baltimore found a way to pull it out. They go to Baltimore fan right here. 27-24. And put them at 2-0 for the year.
Is that the producer that we got? Is that the producer?
Yeah, that's the cat.
Okay. All right, cool.
B said it's the cat.
You got a sound guy too?
Okay, cool. It is the cat, yep.
No, we ain't got a sound guy yet. We ain't get there yet. But the producer takes care of a lot of things, though.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson had a big day yesterday, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. One to Mark Andrews and another one to Nelson Aguilar, who stepped in there for Odell Beckham, who did lead this game with an injury.
God damn.
Yes, they lead the game with an injury. So,
but you know what? Zay Flowers was playing so damn good.
Oh man!
And Lamar puts trust in Zay Flowers. Man, he threw it to him in double coverage.
Mm-hmm. So,
here we go.
Odell got hurt early. He did. Yeah. I saw when he fell and he bounced. When he got up, he just stood there for a second. I said, "This motherfucker hurt." But he played like another 3 series after that. And then at the halftime, they was like, "He done."
They say he's questionable. I don't think it's that serious though.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So is Lamar hurt? Because I see him grab his arm.
Yeah, when he did that run and he fell on his arm.
Yeah.
He did shake his arm up. I don't think he hurt. I mean,
okay.
He probably something like small shit, but we're gonna see how it affects.
We're gonna see. But Zay Flowers, he's definitely doing his thing.
I mean, Duvernay dropped that one, yo. Duvernay had a good one.
Zay Flowers might be nominated for Rookie of the Week.
I was asking y'all for your. Oh no, the guy from the Packers.
Who?
The one that threw the 2 touchdowns.
Wicks?
Whatever his name is, I don't know. I gotta look back at my phone.
Who we gave it to last week? Bijan,
right? Bijan.
Yeah, shit.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility he could be there again. Hey, Hey, dog, when he put that shake on that ball 4th and 1. I said, no, the fuck he did on 4th and 1. Yo. Yeah. Listen, man, he got the shakes, man. I don't remember seeing all these shakes when he was in Texas. That's all I'm saying.
Chuck.
Like you said. Joe Burrow, man, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, threw an interception yesterday. 2 of those touchdowns were to T. Higgins. Whoever had T. Higgins yesterday in fantasy definitely came up. But yeah, man, we've seen this before, man. The Bengals started 0-2, you know, but
but Joe don't look like Joe.
Yeah.
He hurt, man. He hurt real bad.
He
bro.
look like he hurt. I'm off. We can't say we can't say this around AB because now he started to get sensitive with quarterback. I don't like this sensitive fucking AB with quarterbacks. All right,
Dennis, listen.
Hold up.
He only take up for quarterbacks.
All of them don't. He take up for all the quarterbacks.
Single quarterback, yo.
Listen.
He must have played quarterback back.
Hey,
now that he can't throw a ball 25 yards. Don't you ever think that.
Producer, can you fall back, producer? Hold on. Now listen.
Turn your camera on. How about
Listen,
that?
Nope, not today. Listen. No. But listen, from like what I heard and been reading up on these calf injuries, because remember he got hurt in camp. And they were saying that he didn't have the like the proper treatment and the proper rest to treat a calf injury because
but did he die? Did he die?
For $275 million, you better piss
right. You got that 275 after the calf injury. Obviously, he was good enough to sign that motherfucker. Then played week 1 and 2. But it's cool when they do it. That's all I'm saying. Cool when they do it.
All right. Okay. All right.
Oh man. So the Ravens do move on next week and host the Indianapolis Colts. We gotta see how the Colts young quarterback is feeling. I know he went out with an injury himself, right?
He in concussion
concussion protocol, right? So
is Waddle. Waddle in concussion protocol too.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Minshew mania with the Colts. They gonna win another game.
Richardson already had that game in the bag before he even went out.
Yeah, he scored their first 2 touchdowns rushing, right?
Yeah,
rushing.
He was already up and everything. Minshew just had to not turn the ball over.
Mm-hmm. Another guy that's gonna be up for offensive rookie of the year too, in the AFC side of things. The Bengals next Monday night host the Rams. Monday Night Football.
Hey, that's another rookie of the year candidate, Puka.
Oh yeah, Chuck Buck Flair just mentioned them.
Said they went and got
right there.
Cooper Cups. He said, "How you get
Joe Burrow falls out of my top 5 QBs." We don't even like your list anyway. Your defensive list better be together. That's what it better be. Because I see your little sidekick keep giving you fucking chances. Like Derek could do his list, how he do his list.
And when he do that list,
Sir, he is just getting started. You gotta give people time. You know how much time we gave Ron for Ron started getting it right?
Ron ain't doing it. Ron, it took Ron 5 years.
Hey, look.
He got 5 months.
When Derek do his list, he better have this team at Dallas at number 1. Because dumb jokers just flying all over the place, man. Yesterday again, man, dominant fashion. 30-10 over the New York Jets, man. Parsons, man. I know I gave Derek flack about comparing them, and I still tell him to chill on it a little bit. Let's still see some more. But
man, that's got to be the funniest video you ever did, man.
But this dude,
don't you dare!
Hey, well, this dude jumped out the screen, man. Dallas in dominate fashion, man, beat the Jets once again. Thoughts on this game? The Jets was in it for a minute, but like I said, the defense just dominated, just took over this game like they did against the other New York team, Giants. It is game.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question real quick?
Here we go.
First of all, I'm
I
not
got a
surprised
question
about
for you
Dallas.
too, sir.
First of all, I'm not surprised about Dallas defense. That's number one. If you looked at what they did last year, and they led the league in takeaways last year.
Yeah.
This year they are it's not surprising to me. Like if you look at every level of their defense and their defensive coach, they're gonna have some good games. All right. That's number one. Number two, do y'all think that Sauce should travel with the number one wide receiver? Because
no, he don't have to.
Listen. I remember when a guy from Seattle used to stay on one side of the field, and they used to criticize him. Now,
right, and then once he started traveling, his game started decreasing.
Okay, so if Sauce is really that guy, I think he should be on the number one wide receiver. Because
I don't remember
CD going off like that.
I don't remember the last good Jets corner fucking traveling.
Oh, nah, Revis travel.
I don't remember Revis being in the slot.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah, you might not see him in the slot, but he traveled.
Right, but that's the only way you're gonna stop CD. You gotta get in the slot.
Yeah, well,
CD do a lot in the slot.
CD moves around a lot, and yesterday he was doing his thing. Sauce did cover him a couple times, about 5 or 6 times, but for the whole game, it's like, yo, I wonder.
These boys to go in the slot, yo. They're not going in the slot, and that's where a lot of these wide receivers are doing. Like when we talk to and I'm not to cut you off, baby. I'm sorry about that, but when we was talking about Tyreek,
go ahead.
No, my fault. I'm sorry. When we were talking about Tyreek Hill, and you were saying the way Tyreek Hill lines up and then motions and then come back, it's too hard to cover him because you're not right up on him.
Yeah. Well, because
I would love to see
a lot of guys that move around.
The map chart where he made his catches. Because Czar's saying that he made most of his catches on the outside.
Mm-hmm. But if
the other side of the outside.
Yeah, but if
Reed, who's not he's not a bum, he played a good corner position over there, but
I think he should travel. I think he should travel more because if you like you were offensive game plan, listen, if you were a coordinator, right? Listen, what these offensive coordinators gonna do? They're gonna move the guys around.
Yeah,
and they're gonna take advantage of whoever is on the other side. Now, the Jets do have other good corners, but if Sauce is that guy, I think he should travel a little bit more.
It depends on the scheme too, though. You got some guy. It depends on the defensive scheme at the end of the day too. Like I remember last year,
but they said the same about Sherman though, Joe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because they like, oh well, Sherman
wasn't. And when he started traveling, they wasn't the Legion of Boom again. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but like sometimes you gotta take that risk. You can't let CD go.
I don't think you need to take the risk. You can still. I don't think you can take the risk. I think you can still be fucking Hall of Fame on one side of the field. I don't think you need to take that risk. I'm only taking that risk to please you.
That's on them. That's on them because
do what you do.
CD went off.
Jair started traveling. He wasn't traveling across the field. I remember that first game when Jefferson last year went off. They kept him on one side of the field. So
why I gotta shut up? I'm just telling the truth. Right? It's people that's been on one side of the field. Listen, hey, okay.
Second game
the greatest corner of our time, because I'm not getting into a debate. So the greatest corner of our time is Deion Sanders, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the last Super Bowl Deion Sanders played in, what side of the field did they throw the ball to? Larry Brown. Who won Super Bowl MVP? Larry Brown. Who got 3 interceptions? Larry Brown. I'm trying to figure this out. It does not stop you from going to the Hall of Fame. It does not stop you from doing none of that. I'm only going moving side to side, traveling number one wide receiver because you
making
want
excuses, Dennis.
No, it's not getting me no more money either. I'm not doing it.
You're making excuses, Dennis. You're making excuses.
Listen, so you can make excuses for these fucking quarterbacks, but I can't say something about the corners.
This is what I think. I think Sauce should
and I
travel a
think
lot
it's
more.
not right.
I'm not saying the whole game, but I'm saying he should travel and he should cover the number one wide receiver. You don't let CD go off for 100 and something yards. Period.
Nah. Word. Especially
get your ass in the slot.
Get your ass
in the slot.
Hey, listen, I may not be good at slot corner.
It's hard.
I may not be good at slot. Playing the slot is different. I may not be good at slot.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm just letting you know. I may not be good. What's up, Deborah? I may not be good at slot.
Yeah.
There are some corners out there that are not good at slot, but they good at playing the edge.
Hey, BJ said, "Is this the DB show or the QB show?" Let's talk about the QB.
It's the QB show, but AB does have his point.
No.
He thinks that he should travel. I'm not mad at him saying that he should travel. I'm just telling you, if I'm him, I'm not traveling unless I want to. Because you could really get exposed in that fucking slot. Then next thing you know, oh, he ain't that good of a corner. But then there'd be another fucking corner that don't fucking move over there. All he do is play zone. He's the best corner in the league. You ain't telling him to fucking move around. Fuck that. I ain't doing it.
CD top 5 wide out, period. Maybe. Yeah,
best wide receiver in I'm gonna tell you right now, best wide receiver in the NFC East is still
shit, dog.
Terry McLaurin.
As far as the quarterback performances yesterday, Dak Prescott 255 yards, 2 touchdowns. In yesterday game, I think those 2 touchdowns was to the 2 tight ends.
He don't have to do much this year, June. Dak does not have to do much this year.
Oh my gosh! Hold up.
Dennis, I can't even get my points across. You keep cutting me off.
I'm gonna mute. Wait, I'm gonna mute myself.
Dak doesn't have to have 400 yards and 5-6 touchdowns. He doesn't have to have these crazy offensive games. He is supported by a potentially great defense. I'm not saying they're great now. I'm saying a potentially great defense. If all Dak have to do is manage the game, get a couple TDs, whatever, cool. Their defense is going to be shutting shit down for most of the season.
Did we lose you? Yeah, we lost him.
I hope the Cowboys cut his internet off. Good. I'm tired of his shit anyway. We play them next Monday. I'm tired of his shit anyway, as it's already started. But this is what I'm saying. Like last year, the whole thing was Dak threw too many interceptions. This year, he took care of the football. He looked like he almost threw a pick 6 yesterday, but almost don't count. It was outside the numbers too. It was outside the numbers. It was outside the numbers. But almost don't count. All right. It was outside the numbers though. It was a big 6, but he dropped it. So almost don't count. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, this was almost don't count. All I'm saying is he been taking care of the football. He been doing what he needs to do. All right. If we're gonna sit there and we're gonna go by what's been going on, Dakota Prescott has been playing fucking football. All right.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. He told you, hey, we should have put more points on the board. That's it. That's all he need to do. I'm not mad at that. I may be a bigger Dakota lover than a lot of these Cowboy fans. But at the end of the day, they're gonna stop hating on this black man.
Yeah.
Like, God damn. They're like, you're gonna hate on this black man, but Joe Burrow could go out there and do what he wants, and he got a nagging calf injury. Fuck that. Then don't play if you got a fucking calf injury. Nobody wanna hear that shit.
Talk that shit, Sean.
Hey, I'll talk about taking care of the ball. The other quarterback on the other side did not take care of the ball yesterday, and Zach Wilson. 3 interceptions yesterday. They throw a touchdown to Garrett Wilson. I don't know. I don't know what the Jets gonna do. You got Rodgers talking about he might be back for the playoffs. Do you feel like the Jets need to go acquire a quarterback? Because
I'm at this point. I'm at this point in my career with Zach Wilson. All that y'all talked about is immaturity. It's out the window. He came in this season. He been a good backup, sitting there, learning under Aaron Rodgers, trying to get this thing down pat. But who's the big problem over there with the Jets? Nathaniel Hackett. How the fuck do a running back just give you $120 against the Bills and he only get 4 carries against the goddamn Cowboys? I don't give a fuck if they were stopping him. Mm-hmm. Give him 15 carries and let's find out if they really did stop him. You know your offensive line ain't built to be pass blocking all goddamn day. You're supposed to run the ball. Run the goddamn ball.
So one of them had a bad week in practice or something they were saying.
Man, I ain't see. That's the bullshit I be talking about right there. Bad week in practice.
No. I think that was Akers. Akers had a bad week in practice. That's why he didn't play, and now he's on a trade block.
Who? Akers.
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
You talking about the Rams or?
Yeah. I'm sorry, the Rams. Yes, the Rams.
Yeah, we talking about the Jets.
Get your shit together, man. Get your shit together.
One of them had a bad week in practice. I said, no, my bad. That was Akers. Akers had a bad week. That's why he said he didn't play, and now he's on trade block.
Yeah, nobody picking up no damn Akers.
Dallas, move on.
Come on, man. Get out of there, producer. Get out of there.
AB, was there anything else you had to say before your McDonald's Wi-Fi went out?
Or he didn't pay his bill.
Oh, you ain't pay your bill. You had to go pay your bill. Which one is it? Did you make your thought payment, sir?
Like I was saying about the Cowboys defense, they're gonna be very, very good this year. And I think this is my personal opinion that Dak doesn't have to have a lot of crazy ass numbers offensively this season. Okay.
Here we go. How about the fact that we applaud him the fact that he didn't turn the ball over?
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have but
that was the big thing. He led the league in interceptions, right?
As long as he's take care of the ball, they're gonna be fine. Because remember,
I think you need to start applauding all quarterbacks, sir. I'm trying to figure out why you hating on this quarterback.
Before the season started, Dak said he's not gonna throw more than 10 picks.
He ain't throw none yet.
He's also a good start.
But during the whole training camp, what you saw? Oh, Dak throwing interceptions in practice.
Shit,
we're going against one of the best fucking defenses in practice. Right, he's going against one of the best defenses in practice. Fuck you think gonna happen?
So next week they go to Arizona and take on Arizona late game.
That's my lock of the week right there. Lock.
And the Jets take on the Patriots. So I don't see the Cowboys losing at all this week for sure. Then you got the Patriots. Then the next hard game is that Sunday night game against the 49ers, which should be an interesting one. So
yeah, that's 2 top defenses right there.
But that ain't no lock. It's not no lock. I should know that my damn self. It ain't no lock. About the damn
lock. That's the home game for them. That's a lock. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's a lock. It's a home game for them too.
But I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm gonna wait till the game come up. But go ahead. I got you.
All right, so these are other games from yesterday. We talked about the Bengals and Ravens already. Seattle, man, going into Detroit, 37-31.
Overtime victory.
Oh, yes. Tyler Lockett catching that touchdown pass.
That's a crazy game, man.
Yeah, definitely. It's always a crazy game when them two play. The past couple of years, they played three years in a row. And their game, the points been over 60 or more in those games. So, total points. So, yeah, man. Injury. David Montgomery went out with an injury in this game. So, you might see more Jahmyr Gibbs.
I hope so, because I need him for my fantasy.
Me too. But Seattle pulling that one out for sure. And 37-31 on the road. Much needed win for Seattle. Indianapolis Colts 31, Texans 20. This was coming in. This was the battle of the 2 rookie quarterbacks going against each other. And Anthony Richardson was on his way to have a big day for the Colts. But on that second touchdown, his head bounced off the turf.
I don't have no McDonald's Wi-Fi, nigga. I don't know where you get that shit from.
I can't see it.
And into concussion protocol. So hopefully he'll be available next week when they take on the Ravens. So So yeah, man, 31-20. Gardner Minshew did come in there and step up as the backup quarterback, and made things happen for the Colts. Next game we have 17
Hey,
Chicago, 27 Bucks. Bucks are 2-0 in the NFC South. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
Man, somebody on SamzSportz said they was going to win more than 3 games. I ain't gonna say the name though, but yeah, the defense is back, man. Defense is back, man.
Yeah,
we back, man. We got a good test next week, but we're not scared. We're gonna be home, so we're gonna see what's good.
Be with the
Shaq
update.
Thompson just went down.
Yeah, I got the game on. I'm looking at the screen. I didn't see that yet.
I ain't got the game
commercial now. Yeah. Yeah. So Monday night, next Monday, right? Next Monday, the Bucks.
Yeah. Next Monday night.
And
Buccaneers,
Chicago
Eagles inside of Tampa Bay Stadium.
That sounds like some hate, B. That sounds like some hate. See, I would just praise in dollars, but you talking about some Baker gonna be better than Baker. Listen, man, we're gonna be fine, man. We're gonna be fine this year.
Baker has been balling.
Yeah.
That's right, Derek. That's right, Derek.
Baker has been taking care of the football.
What up, Derek? Looking like Martin, goddamn Martin Luther King on that damn profile
Mike
picture.
Evans his flowers.
So what?
Can we give Mike Evans his flowers, man?
Nope.
Yo,
Nope.
Evans,
nope. June. The man has been amazing since he's been in the league, and he does not even get that much pub, man. Yeah. It's craziness, man.
Yeah, some people don't have him top 10 sometimes, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Dog.
Crazy.
Mike been getting disrespected a long time, and he had good numbers with Dennis' favorite quarterback, Jameis Winston. Winston. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Mike Evans been balling, man, since he been there, man.
Yeah. I agree. Mike Evans has been balling, and I knew that Baker Mayfield has a thing for never mind. This is for taller wide receivers. Taller wide receivers. Taller wide receivers.
Oh man. Hold up.
Damn.
You're talking about the Bucks? Fuck out of here. Jeff, the Eagles fan. They 2-0, man. Jeff, we gotta mention it. We definitely gotta mention it. KC 17. Jaguars 9. This was
Jaguars gave them everything defensively that they needed to win this game.
Whoa. Hold on.
The Jaguars defensively done everything that they needed to win this game.
Yes, we're talking about the Bucks. What you mean they 2-0? We not supposed to talk about the Bucks? What you mean by that, sir?
Sir, we passed that game.
Hold up, man. No, hold up.
Sir, we're not having the Eagles-Bucks conversation.
Who gives a shit? I give a shit, all right?
Yeah, so the Jags definitely they had their chances too. You
said you got money on the game, AB?
Nope, not yet.
But KC, they got Kelsey back, Chris Jones, the 2 key players that they was missing in the first game, definitely made an impact.
They still should have got beat.
Yeah.
Jaguars didn't come through. They still should have got beat.
Nah. And BJ made the post this morning. Is KC missing? KC look like they missing Eric Bieniemy, who just put 30 points up. 35 points in my high this past weekend. Yeah, I feel like he's missing. I feel like he's missing Eric Bieniemy?
I think Matt Nagy's playing too conservative. Too conservative play calls. I'll have to say that. Eric Bieniemy would switch it up. I thought
lose next week, nigga. Talking about
who gonna lose next week?
The Eagles, nigga. What you talking about? Yeah, I'm talking.
So wait, you bet? So you bet money? You bet money?
No, man. Y'all don't keep trying to play my team, dog.
Yo, what you mean? It's personal when I play you pussies. What you mean play your team? I don't give a fuck if y'all was 30-0 or if y'all was 0-30. When I play you pussies, it's personal.
We shut down the
I
vet.
told you I'm not
You know what
losing to
I'm
every
saying?
fucking
Get out of
quarterback
here,
that y'all
man.
got.
Get out of here, man. Y'all don't keep talking about my Bucks like that, yo.
Yo, y'all shouldn't have shut down the fucking Veteran Stadium like that. Fuck out of here. It's personal when we play you pussy.
All right. We'll see you next Monday, sir.
Hey, all right, man. KC do host the Bears next week, and the Jaguars. Who the Jaguars have come next week?
They need a bye week.
Come on, they was looking good. It's week to week league. They got the Texans next week. They'll bounce
I had
back.
the Jaguars win that game. They fucking let me down yesterday.
Yeah, they let me down, man.
And this is an exciting game right here. Green Bay and Falcons, another team that's 2-0. And wait, the Falcons 2-0. Yeah, the Falcons 2-0.
Falcons are 2-0. That's right. They're undefeated. Ryan about to come in here and tell you.
B. John Robinson. Oh my God.
Slippery, bro. He's slippery.
Yeah, he had a day yesterday, man. I think he had over total yards of 170 total yards rushing and receiving yesterday. Definitely put the team on his back, man, and helped them seal that win over the Green Bay Packers.
But remember, he was a reach. Remember that?
A lot of people say that. And
he's still a reach.
I think he's still a reach.
He's still a reach.
No, the hell he ain't.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. After 2 games, he ain't a reach. But after 2 games, we ask you something else. It's too soon. I'll tell you something, boy. I'll tell you something. You know something, AB? Only if you say it is all right. Okay, man. All right, I got it.
I feel
2 games. No, he ain't.
I feel
he had 200 yards 2 games in a row.
I feel attacked, man. Every time I go on the show, Dennis be he be out to get
me. Listen, I'm letting you know. Anything you on this week, this is fuck the Buccaneers week. So for you and Buck Flynn and any other Buccaneer fan that's around, y'all is getting this business, all right?
Do not let the Buccaneers win. Do not let them Bucks win, boy. You're gonna hear from me.
I'm tired of y'all fucking beating us. I'm trying to let you know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I ain't saying nothing, man. I ain't saying a word.
No, you've been saying a lot. You just, man, I try not to say that much. You've been saying a lot.
Go ahead, June. I'm sorry, June. Go ahead, June.
Man, the Falcons next week. Who the Falcons have next week? Are they? Nah, ain't no buys. Who the Falcons have next week? Let's see the Falcons schedule here. Falcons got the Lions next week. Interesting matchup. And Green Bay. I just seen Green Bay right here. Green Bay will be. I think this is gonna be their first home game too. I don't see Green Bay.
Damn, John, hold up, man.
Oh, the Saints. My bad. I scrolled by it too many times.
Where the producer
Bills. I see Ace in here. Bills 38-10 over the Las Vegas Raiders. Josh Allen. We expected this to happen. Bounce back game.
Really surprised.
Bills and Josh Allen, man. Throwing crazy numbers up. I
see you put it down there, BJ. I see it, producer. I see it.
So the Bills, let me see. Having a hard time looking for these scores. Josh Allen, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns yesterday. Cook ran the ball well yesterday, 123 yards.
They had a running game. There was a sight of a running game in Buffalo. Haven't seen a running game in Buffalo since Shady McCoy.
Yes, that part. Jimmy Garoppolo, 1 touchdown through two interceptions in this game yesterday, man. Devontae Adams did went out with an injury, but they saying he's healthy. He should be available.
He scored the first touchdown to start the game. Also.
Yeah, he did. So I was like, oh man, hey, go to Bills. So he'll be back next week when the Steelers and the Raiders play each other on Sunday Night Football. And the Bills.
Ace wanted to mention that Josh Jacobs had -2 running yards. So he wanted to mention that because people were saying that the Bills don't have a run stopping defense.
Yeah. And especially after how Breece Hall just ran on through them on Monday Night Football last week.
Ran right up in them. No homo.
And the Bills will be hosting the Commanders at the Commanders next week. So that should be an interesting matchup too. How the Washington is playing right now. So
Washington is 2-0.
I thought they were
gonna lose yesterday.
Yeah. Chargers.
Derek here. What's up, Derek?
Chargers and the Titans. The Chargers 24, the Titans 27. Titans pulling this one out. making big plays. Tannehill had a good game yesterday, man.
Tannehill threw a bomb to Burks.
Burks, yeah.
I had to look at the screen twice. Like, who the fuck was that?
They also got the running game going yesterday. With Henry, he did score a touchdown, 80 yards on the ground, and Herbert. It's another week where he had big numbers, but it's just the defense.
Yeah, their defense is terrible, and they head coach is a defensive coach. Anytime your defense is terrible and your head coach is a defensive coach, I agree with Ace. His ass should be fired. Because if they go 0-3, which it look like they about to go 0-3, so if they go 0-3, ain't too many chances of you making playoffs from 0-3.
Especially in that division where you gotta, go against the Chiefs 2 times a year. So they go to Minnesota.
He ain't in my top 5, but he is in my top 5 offenses though. But he ain't in my top 5 QB.
Top 5 list. Yeah, I had him in my top 5 list for sure. I ain't gonna I definitely had him in my top 5 list, but they go on the road and next week, and they got the Vikings, man. Should be an interesting matchup. Like that
they fuck around lose that game because they gonna let Josh Dick. And you know what?
I got the over in that game for sure. That game was definitely gonna be a lot of points scored in that dome. So we'll see. 49ers 30, the Rams 23. Rams gave the 49ers all they can handle yesterday. But McCaffrey, another guy that is putting up numbers, some MVP numbers. He had 100 yards by halftime yesterday.
It was like 90.
90, yeah. But
80. I think he had 80 in one drive.
Yeah, in one drive. That's what it was. I remember the guy mentioned it on the red zone. But 20 carries, 160 yards. It kind of slowed him down in the second half. The Rams, like I said, they playing with a bunch of backups in there right now, but they's giving everybody what they can handle. What's this receiver name? Puka, 15 receptions, 147 yards.
Puka.
Yeah, he undrafted, right? Was it undrafted?
I think he was drafted by BYU in the 5th round. I think it was.
Okay, from BYU. Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Nah, you're right. 2020 draft, BYU, yes. And he's stepping up, man. Made some big plays for them yesterday, man. Like I mentioned, 147 yards yesterday. Matthew Stafford, 307 yards. Did do a touchdown, but also do 2 interceptions in that game. Brock Purdy really ain't had to do much. Only threw for 200 yards. But
y'all gotta stop this, yo. Y'all gotta stop this, yo. They ain't got to do much. Y'all be killing me with that. Y'all gotta stop this, yo.
What?
These guys are going out there and they doing what they need to do to win games.
They ain't do that much.
These Brock Purdy's and these Dakota Prescotts are doing what they need to do to win games. All right, y'all got to stop this with they ain't had to do much. That's something had to be done for them to win, yo. Y'all got to stop this. They got to be stopped.
My guy Drum in the building say Purdy is balling. Okay, we'll see, man. They do. We start the week off Thursday night football against the Giants. And speaking of the Giants, Giants 31-28.
I shouldn't even be calling you June. I should be calling you LL Cool J.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how you came back in the Zoom the other day. You know what I mean?
Don't call it a comeback.
You know what I mean? LL Cool J.
Hey, listen,
I'm mad I ain't had that shit recorded.
Listen, that second half, that first half, I was ready to throw it in. Like, yo, like it's Arizona, a team that we can see is in front of our eyes that is tanking this year.
Not defensively, they're not, but offensively they are. But defensively,
20 points. I was in here going crazy. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I'm like, yo, after last week's performance, to come out flat like that again.
Well, y'all ain't put a point up in 6 quarters, man. I mean, that's how y'all came out.
It
wasn't until that kid from Tennessee.
Yeah. And I feel like the Giants need to do that a lot more. Let's start going down the field. Let's start going down the field. You got these speedy receivers in Paris Campbell and Jalen Hyatt. Let's start stretching it out, man. I think they're gonna need to do that Thursday if they expecting to pull this big upset. Because once again, you know, we're now with what Ace just mentioned, Saquon injury, and just, you know, they just mentioned he's gonna be out for 3 weeks with an ankle injury. They're gonna need to go down the field. They definitely gonna need to go down the field for sure.
June was quiet as shit yesterday.
I was.
Oh my goodness, man! He kicked himself out the chat.
Yeah, he was.
He kicked himself out the chat.
I couldn't even find June yesterday.
Yeah, man. Time to see the 40. Hey, he showed up the second half, man. That's all I can say. He showed up the second half, but they can't come out flat like they did this past Sunday, or it would be another 40.
I don't know who calling y'all game plan for y'all first 10 scripted plays, but they doing a horrible job.
I think Dable stepped in there in the second half.
We are in trouble.
You can see from the first 10 scripted plays, like, yo, it's not working for the 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Denver might go over 17 this year, Derek. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Giants, like I mentioned, Giants Thursday night against the 49ers. Cardinals hosting the Dallas Cowboys next Sunday at 4:25.
Lock of the week, Dallas Cowboys. Lock of the week. Lock him up.
Talking about the Denver Broncos, ABs. Yeah, we are moving on with Matt Breida, Brightwell, and the rookie running back. AB, you're an Oklahoma fan. Eric Gray, man. I don't know about this kid.
He's still laughing.
I don't know about him too much, but them the 3 get backs we're gonna be dependent on. So we'll see. Washington Commanders 35, the Broncos 33. Right, because I was so focused on the Arizona game and Giants game. I say at one point, Denver was winning this game 21-3. Right,
Denver was winning, and Marvin Mims from Oklahoma and put up a big touchdown. Did he score 2 touchdowns or 1?
I know somebody was talking about him on the Zoom.
Yeah, I know he scored 1 for sure.
But how they lose this game though?
Because they're the Denver Broncos. That's how they lost the game. They're the Denver Broncos. They want to blame the shit on Nathaniel Hackett. 2 weeks from now, they're going to blame the shit on Sean Payton. They're going to blame the shit on Russell Wilson. They're going to blame the shit on everybody. But this is the part that pisses me off, because last year they kept saying, we got a top 5 defense. Who the fuck let Sam Howell put 35 points on them? Who the fuck did that? That's what the fuck I want to know, yo. Who the fuck did that? But you know what? You can't find these Broncos fans. Last year they started off 2-0. They came out the woodwork. You see Neil. No, I'm calling him Neil. You can see Neil coming around with his shoulders and shit. You would have seen fucking Chadwick talking his shit. Chadwick only talk on Saturdays when Ohio State playing. You ever notice that shit? You don't even see Chadwick on Sunday. He only talk on Saturday when Ohio State playing.
Yeah, this play right here was crazy, man. The Hail Mary. They gave
Broncos fans quiet, bro.
A second chance, but they didn't convert on that 2-point conversion.
Bad defense, my ass. You lost to Sam Howell, player.
So yeah, Washington looking good, man. Washington definitely looking good. The enemy is definitely dialing up them offensive plays, man, for them, man.
Shout out to Eric Bieniemy, man. They wouldn't give you a head coaching job. You took a coordinator job that was a little bit of a higher pay and did your thing, man. And you left Kansas City and they ain't even put up 30-point shit.
Nah.
So he actually
where they do that at?
Assistant head coach. Is that assistant?
They do that to all sir. They do that to all black coordinators. Deuce Staley has been an assistant head coach with 3 teams, right?
I thought they did that because Ron was on his way out the door.
No, they do that to all black coaches. Assistant head coach.
So can I say something without being crucified?
Yes, you can. You're gonna be crucified. If you say anything about the Denver Broncos,
on that you're gonna be crucified. Conversion, if you look at it, it was 2 pass interferences. He grabbed the one and slapped upside his head. Both of them. Both of them, yo. No bullshit. I swear to God. I'm going to find it and send it to you.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell the rest of these Denver Bronco fans. You were up 21-3. Yeah. You shouldn't be talking about no fucking 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You told, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get this part out the way. Because I see AB has something to say about top corners, right? PS2 top corner, right? Like I said, I was waiting for this, AB. You quiet as a fucking church mouse down. But like I said, only when they fucking when they tour something, yo. It's cool when they do it, yo. I be telling you all the time, man. I told you I had a small pocket for your ass this year. I told you, your ass is slipping this year.
All right, this the weekly schedule.
Yeah, can you please mute his mic because he going crazy right now.
No, you off today. That's all.
Oh man, so this is the week 3 schedule. What's the game of the week? Which I got as y'all lock of the week.
I got the Cowboys. Tampa Bay. Who you got?
Who's the lock of the week for you?
Tampa.
You out there fucking. Yo, come on, all right, listen. We ain't got to bet no money. Come on, let's bet something else, yeah. Come on.
Timestamp.
Come on, man. Let's bet the next time we go out, man.
That profile picture. Bet that profile picture.
Fuck a profile picture. Ain't nobody on Facebook all day. No, I need to bet something else. I want to bet a sandwich or something. Come on, let's bet a meal somewhere. Come on.
Say San Fran Pep, chill Pep on the Instagram. I got the Instagram rolling. Other exciting matchups I'm looking forward to see.
I want to see that Chiefs and Vikings joint.
Chiefs? Nah, Chiefs.
I'm sorry. Vikings and Chargers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be it.
What are you looking at?
Yeah.
I said that wrong.
The Saints and the Green Bay ones. Saints kind of struggling right now. Thomas just he caught that. Oh, he caught that. So
no, I want to see Detroit and Atlanta.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one too.
I see Detroit and Atlanta. That's a good 1 o'clock game. So at 1 o'clock, I think I'll be watching. At the 1 o'clock games, I'll be watching Detroit and Atlanta. And I have the other tablet watching Chargers and Vikings. And then I'll have Red Zone on.
Negative.
Yeah. Damn. Hold on. Wait. You say you got 2 tablets on and your phone?
No, that's 3 tablets, sir.
Damn. All right.
Going into these Monday night games, these are the division leaders right now.
Look at Tampa Bay. Look at Tampa Bay up there. Mind you, we supposed to go over 17 this year, right? We supposed to go over 17. I heard you, Dennis. I heard what you were saying. But my
I ain't never say over 17. That was Derek. That's Derek. You got the wrong guy.
No. You was running your mouth.
I said week 3, y'all see the Eagles, though.
Okay.
I need Jamal.
I said week 3, y'all see that. I didn't make no predictions about no motherfucking Tampa Bay except for week 3.
All right. I got you, sir.
Man, y'all still gotta. I'm not gonna say
cool when they do it
because
it's cool when they do
it. Y'all have a veteran team. That's what I'm gonna say.
All right.
QB1.
Baker Mayfield.
Yo, this morning today. Yo.
I don't know with you, but
who is this boy today? Yo,
you was not even claiming them a couple of weeks ago.
He had 300 yards, right?
I had him top 10 offense.
Yo, Aaron.
He had 300 yards.
Aaron.
No sacks.
Yo, Aaron.
No sacks. No turnovers. Can my man get some love though? Can my man get some love?
You know what? He gets some love, baby. I'm just surprised.
Okay. All right.
On a pedestal. You never put your quarterback on a pedestal. You ain't even put Brady on a pedestal.
That's a lie, but go ahead.
But I forgot. Baker's from OU. Oh.
So who had a better week? Josh?
Gino had 328 yards, 2 touchdowns. Probably go Josh.
Josh had 3 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, give it to Lamar. Lamar QB1. Lamar.
No, Lamar. What do you say, Lamar? We said Gino and Josh. We ain't say nothing about on Lamar.
Lamar went into the jungle and they won. Like, no, give it to Lamar.
No damn jungle. They lost too much to be the jungle.
Who's the worst quarterback for this week?
Worst QB of the week. We'll have to give it to Zach Wilson.
Oh yeah,
Justin Fields.
You say Justin Fields? Okay.
Justin Fields.
Well, Justin Fields, did he throw a touchdown? No, he ran a touchdown.
He ran one there.
He ran a touchdown. He should have threw it.
And it doesn't get better for Chicago, man. They go into Kansas City next week.
They're gonna own 10. They starting the season off 0-10.
Man, look at him. You call him 0-10. Look at him. Look at this guy.
I'm just bullshitting.
This game going on.
They're missing a lot. They're missing a lot.
The Saints.
But they need, they need a dominant pass rush.
This game going on. What's your thoughts on these double headers on Monday? Y'all a fan of them?
I don't like them.
I don't like it.
I
don't like it. And you doing it back-to-back weeks? I do not like it at
It's
all.
not like we
I
all
understand
red
that. I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to, get more revenue at the time. I understand what you're trying to do, but I don't like it.
Nah, at all. Not a fan of it.
I think one game is on ESPN and another one is on ABC.
This one's gonna be on ABC. Yeah, Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh. Actually, all Monday night games gonna be on ABC. They just announced it today because ABC got a couple of shows that dropped out of their slots because they dealing with a lot of contract things in Hollywood and stuff. So,
oh yeah, my show not on ABC no more.
Yeah, so Monday Night Football will be on ABC, ABC for the rest of the year. So, like the old days.
Thomas just made a mean ass catch and it wasn't a slant route.
Hey, Derek, if you still listening, Sauce Gardner didn't allow a touchdown this week either.
Cleveland.
Saying Sauce Gardner needed to do shit. Do PS2 travel?
Hey, June, let me tell you something. I got Watson starting with the Steelers defense, and I'm down by 30 points.
Yeah, you lost.
That shit crazy.
It is. Usually I'll change my defense or something.
I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even look at the defense. I'm looking at the quarterbacks and everybody else. I don't even scroll down to the kicker or the defense because until I see they on the bye week, that's when I switch them.
Yeah, Antonio said Cleveland gonna win this game tonight. They are 2-point favorites in this game. Cleveland. What's the injury report? Cooper not playing? Is Amari Cooper playing?
Who cares?
I know Hayward is out.
I saw it say he had a chance to play. I didn't check again. I was on the field, sir.
Okay, I know George Pickens was in the injury list too, but
I know CJ Gardner is got a torn pec, so he's done.
Who?
CJ Gardner Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah, we mentioned the Saquon injury already.
Mahomes unstructured his contract.
Oh yeah. So he's getting more money.
So they cut it so it could end in 26 instead of being 10 years. It ends in 26. Stop it. Now everything is guaranteed for them until 26. So he already got 2 something. He getting another 2 something. So right now he's guaranteed like 450 million. Some shit like that. But because he was making $22 million less than the top quarterbacks. So right now he's at 45. So I think he's in the 8th or some shit like that. So he's up there in range because when he got paid, that was yesterday. Yesterday ain't today. So
yesterday's price.
Yeah,
it's not today's price.
It's at all.
After off them last 2 games, I don't even know if we would have restructured that contract. Gotta show me some shit.
Oh man.
Little man say, "What have you done for me lately?"
Yeah. The Rams heading to. Oh, you just mentioned this. The Rams heading towards trading running back Akers. Hey, I need a back for 3 weeks. Send him over. Send him over here. Send him over here.
Kareem Hunt is still available, and I don't understand why.
I just told Den. I see somebody on my fantasy picked them up today. So I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. That's pretty much it, man. For June's Monday quarterback for this week. We'll be back here same time next week. Recapping all the games from this past Sunday afternoon and evening. About to head out and enjoy these games.
Am I gonna do it or you gonna do it?
Yeah, I guess you could do it. Dan, you got anything before we head out? Nah, AB still here?
So,
they're watching cartoons.
Watching cartoons.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching the show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the Eagles, Buccaneers rants and all that, but there is history there. Shout out to the producer BJ. Shout out to June. Shout out to Dennis. I got love for y'all, man. Y'all some good brothers, man. So thank you for having me on.
I want to thank everybody that tuned in today, man. Like, share, and follow. Check us out tomorrow. We kick things off at 6 p.m. off the Top Sports Radio on A-Squad Rubber Radio.
Sports.
We're going to talk more football, college football, high school football, all that on Off the Top Sports with my co-host, B, the analyst. So definitely tune into that. Then Talk Your Wish, right? Tomorrow, right? Is he still here? Nah. But Talk Your Wish Tuesday, 8 p.m. The kick right after Off the Top Sports. Off the Top Sports. Then Wednesday, we back at it.
Gang.
Wild Wednesday. Should be a crazy one, like always. Gonna talk more football.
We're gonna have them updated lists. That's what we're waiting for every week. We need them updated lists.
I'm actually about to send you mine in a few minutes. So definitely do that. And that's pretty much it, right? After Wednesday. Oh, we got Buck Flair show on Saturday, the late night. Y'all be late night.
I don't know about the college football show this week. I know B got a show on Friday.
Like 4 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Saturday we got the Side John and the Buck Flair show.
Yeah.
Sunday we got the Zoom open.
Mm-hmm.
So we got stuff for you. On Tuesday, 5 and 5, top 5 games in 5 minutes. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
I gotta go check my numbers. See how many I won this week. So
that's pretty much it for this week. I want to thank y'all again for coming through. See y'all next week, same time. Deuces. We out.